When I was younger, my best friend Tyler and I used to explore the woods behind our neighborhood every summer. There was this old creek back there that parents always warned us about. Not because it was dangerous, just because people didn't like going near it. Adults got weird whenever it came up. They changed the subject fast. Of course, that only made us more interested. The trail to the creek started behind an abandoned basketball court covered in weeds. Most kids stopped there. But if you kept walking another 10 minutes into the woods, you'd hear the water. The creek wasn't big, just shallow water moving over rocks. But the area around it was always colder than the rest of the woods, even during summer. The trees blocked out most of the sunlight, everything back there was quiet. Too quiet. No birds, no bugs, nothing. Tyler loved it. He thought it felt haunted. One afternoon, we found something strange near the creek bank, an old metal sign nailed to a tree. Most of the paint had peeled off, but you could still read part of it. Do not remain after dark. We laughed at it. Probably some old warning from years ago. But underneath the words, someone had scratched something into the metal. He waits downstream. Tyler thought it was awesome. I remember wishing we'd just leave. For the next few weeks, we kept going back anyway, mostly because Tyler became obsessed with finding where the creek led. He swore there had to be something farther down. One evening, we followed it farther than we ever had before. The woods became thicker. The air smelled bad, like wet dirt and something rotten. That's when we found the tunnel. It was built into a hill beside the creek, a huge concrete drainage tunnel. Water flowed out of it slowly into the creek. The inside was pitch black. Tyler immediately wanted to explore it. I did not. Something about it made me feel sick, like my body was trying to warn me. But Tyler grabbed a flashlight from his backpack and started walking in anyway, so I followed him. At first, the tunnel seemed normal, just dripping water and echoes. But the farther we walked, the quieter everything became. Even our footsteps sounded wrong, muted somehow. Then Tyler stopped walking, almost ran into him. "What?" I whispered. He pointed the flashlight ahead. There were handprints on the tunnel walls. Hundreds of them. Small handprints. Like children's hands pressed into the concrete. Some looked old, others looked fresh. Wet. I told Tyler we needed to leave. He finally agreed, but as we turned around, we heard splashing deeper into the tunnel behind us, slow splashing, like someone walking through shallow water. Tyler shined the flashlight back there. Nothing. Just darkness. Then we heard it again, closer this time. Splash, splash, splash. Not running, walking. We started heading back faster. The splashing sped up too, matching our pace. Tyler kept nervously laughing, trying to act brave, but I could hear the fear in his voice. Then the flashlight flickered. Just once. But during that 1 second of darkness, I heard breathing right beside me. The flashlight came back on and Tyler screamed. There was something standing there. It was a person in the tunnel behind us, tall, too tall. Its head nearly touched the ceiling. Its skin looked pale gray in the flashlight beam, and its arms, they were long enough to almost touch the ground. The thing didn't move, it just stood there staring at us. Then the flashlight died completely. We ran. I don't think my feet even touched the ground. Behind us, I heard splashing getting louder and louder, and something else too. Laughing. A deep, horrible laugh echoing through the tunnel. Tyler was ahead of me, I could barely see him. Then suddenly he screamed. Not scared screaming, pain screaming. I heard him fall into the water. I stopped for half a second and looked back. Big mistake. Lightning flashed outside the tunnel entrance ahead of us. Just enough light reached inside for me to see it. The thing was crouched over Tyler in the darkness. Its arms wrapped around him. Its face. I still can't describe properly. It looked almost human, except the mouth stretched far too wide. Tyler was trying to crawl away. The thing slowly turned its head towards me and I smiled. I don't know what made me smile. It was like I reflected what I saw. I ran out of the tunnel, and I never stopped running until I reached home. Police searched the woods all night. They never found Tyler, not even his backpack. Nothing. People assumed he drowned in the creek somehow, but I know what I saw. And sometimes late at night when it rains hard, I still hear water dripping outside my bedroom window. Then a slow voice from somewhere in the dark says, "He's still downstream."